Guys, so in today's video I'll be showing you a bunch of really awesome DIY school supplies and a bunch of ways to spruce up some school supplies you may have already purchased. Bye! The first DIY is by far the easiest. All you need is a plain wooden pencil and some Sharpies and just draw whatever design or texture you want on it and you're basically finished. The second form of DIY pencils is definitely my fave. What you're going to need for this is your wooden pencil and some nail polish remover for a safer option, but it leaves the pencil a little soggy, so you have to wait for it to dry before you can decorate it. And also, it doesn't take off all of the paint, but it's definitely safer, so I would recommend that one. But if you are 18 or have a parent's permission, go ahead and take a pair of scissors and scrape the paint off of your pencil. When you're finished removing all of the paint from your pencil, you can take nail polish or a permanent marker and just do whatever design on the pencil you want. You can paint it a different color, add polka dots like I did. I even took pink nail polish on one of them and added polka dots on that, and it looked really cute. And this is one where you can really do anything because it's not just yellow. Next is the cutest paint splatter notebook. You just need a composition notebook or any other notebook, duct tape, scissors, and then nail polish or any other paint that you might have laying around your house. The first thing you're going to want to do is take some duct tape and cover up any of the areas you might want to write on later on. And then you will just take your paint and splatter it all over your notebook. And if you're anything like me, you'll realize after you've already started that there are some places that you missed taping, or that you might want to put paper towels or something underneath to make sure that you don't get nail polish or paint everywhere. Also, a little tip for the best paint splatter look: take your nail polish brush and fling the paint off of the rim of the bottle. When you're finished, just take off the tape and you're done. For this second DIY notebook idea, all you're going to need is any piece of paper. I painted this one myself with like some water paint and stuff. It was really cool, but you can use cardstock or just even plain white paper if you're not a fan of the little 70 pages thing in the corner. Like, I'm not a fan of that, that's why I'm covering it. And all you need to do is place it on your notebook and measure out where it fits, and then just make 2 cuts on the paper to show where you need to cut the rest of the way to make it fit the notebook, and then just cut that out and Mod Podge it onto the notebook. One really important step to adding any paper onto your notebook is to take Mod Podge or clear drying glue, whatever you have, and put that on top of the paper and along the edges of the notebook to seal in the paper and make sure that it doesn't rip, tear, or peel away. When the notebook was finished drying, I took my trusty old E6000 glue and I glued on a couple rhinestones to kind of hide the creases and wrinkles and air bubbles that are in the paper, but you can really easily squish those out. But I just like the look of the rhinestones, and it also helps cover up some of them that are kind of in the middle of the paper that you can't get rid of. This next DIY is a DIY pencil pouch, so you're just going to need some string and extra fabric. Cut out your fabric so you have a long strip of material. You want to make sure that this material is wide enough to fit a pencil and long enough where if you fold it in half, it can fit a pencil in diagonally. Flip your fabric inside out and then glue with E6000 or fabric glue the two sides of your fabric together after folding it over so there is an open hole in the top. When I was finished gluing, I went ahead and sewed the sides together, and then I got this really cute pouch, and then I took the button off of the jeans that I got the fabric from and I glued the button inside and then cut a slit right across from it, and you have a really cute pencil pouch. The next DIY is a DIY notebook. All you're going to need is any stiff material, whether that be cardstock, cardboard off of an old cereal box, or an old card. I'm using an old birthday card from my parents. And then some paper, scissors, tape, and glue, or just a needle and thread. Just take whatever paper you choose to use and tape it together like I'm taping it, or if you're making a large notebook for actual school use and taking notes, I recommend you puncture holes with the needle you're using and then sew the pages together and then sew those pages into the notebook. But since I'm making a relatively small notebook, I am just cutting up the sides to make sure that they fit into the notebook and then taping all of the pages together. When you're ready to put the paper inside of the notebook cover, make sure that it fits and place it in there and maybe cut up some of the sides to make sure it fits correctly, and then take some, of course, E6000 glue and put it in the crease of the paper and then just glue the paper into place. Or if you're sewing the pages together, puncture the same holes in the notebook cover and then sew that into place and cover the outside of the notebook in some duct tape or something cute if you want to cover up the holes. So that is it for today's video. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and comment down below when your school starts or when your school year ended if you just got off of school. And also tell me in that comment what other videos you want to see. So, bye! Special thanks to my Make-Do tripod here. I had to cut my camera out of all of this duct tape. I need to invest in a new tripod.